Sangha
Chudam Soki Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsu Chi Dagi Chunyen Ki Pe Sunam Ki Drola Benshir Sangye Drupar Sho
Sangha
Chudam Soki Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsu Chi Dagi Chunyen Ki Pe Sunam Ki Drola Benshir Sangye Drupar Sho
Sangha
Chudam Soki Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsu Chi Dagi Chunyen Ki Pe Sunam Ki Drola Benshir Sangye Drupar Sho
Shogi Shmogi.
Hey. See, show.
Where did we stop? Did you make a mark?
Can I do a 10-second expostulation?
Yeah.
Everybody, there's a request from downstairs that when we go down while they're meditating, which is during our morning classes, to use the restrooms, just be extra quiet, please, because they're meditating.
What time is that exactly?
From 8:40 to 10 or something like that.
Okay.
8:40 to 9:45.
So like right now when we just went down?
Yeah. Hence the request coming down. Hooting and hollering.
Yelling all kinds of Tibetan phrases.
Yeah, so during that last break.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, guys.
Did you find the start point?
What's that?
Those are really-
I had a question about what we did before, so I just wanted to clear that up. There's different categories of monks' vows, as we mentioned. I think we came up with 6, right? Right here. Here's the verse that's going to come later. First group is called defeats.
Yeah.
Second group is called leftovers from those. Third one is called downfalls that you should give up. Bangtung. Fourth category is called Tungje Bashik, only downfalls. Okay. Fifth category is called to be confessed individually. Sixth category is called boo-boos, which literally bad did.
Bad did.
Bad did. Okay. Now there's a problem in our work today. We're trying to put the 36 commitments of a novice. We're trying to fit them into the 10 advices you get at the end of your novice vow ceremony. But that's what he promised he was going to talk about, but he doesn't. He went further. He's trying to relate them to these 6 categories of a full monk's vow. Okay, so there's 3 things going on. The 10 advices that you get at the end of your novice ordination, the 36 commitments you make during your novice life, and then the 253 monks' vows. He's not treating nuns' vows right now. How do those relate to the 36? Okay.
And 253 just in the 6 categories.
Yeah. Now the problem is the categories. One is called Tungche Bashik, and one is called Bangtung, and people tend to get sloppy and just call them both tumos. So they're both called downfalls. One is called downfall to be stopped, and one is called simple downfall. And to be precise, we should figure out which are which here. He hasn't been precise. So it's kind of something we have to clean up. And it's not that he wasn't precise, it's that he thought you knew. But we don't know. So what I'd like to do, in this paragraph, okay, this is one of the places where we get confused about which Tungwa is he talking about. So I made myself a note here. Let's do some sampling of the vows here and see where they show up in the monk's vows. Okay, if we take 1 or 2 and they keep showing up in the same category of monk's vows, then we're okay. We can say, oh, it belongs in category class 3, or it belongs in class 4. That's the question. Is it class 3 or class 4? Okay. So I believe this is all class 3. But let's take some of them. And you know, generally when you do an experiment in an exercise like this, then pick a weird word. Chawa is definitely weird. Chiding the mattress keeper. Okay, so let's go look for chiding the mattress keeper. Okay, so here's that beautiful text by Yoshin Sewong Samdu about the 3 types of vows. And I cut out the monk's vows for my own personal use. So I'm going to look up Chawa. And we hit it here, okay? And it happens to be the 59th of the 253 monks' vows. So I numbered them. Nobody ever numbered them. It's right here. Nipa, the second one in this group of 10, is called the downfall of criticizing. Okay, why? There's one monk, Genlong-ki, who has been assigned to Kyoba,
Protect.
which Kyop comes from, by the way.
Yeah. Over, pervade.
Yeah, good.
Cover.
Like Krush. Что значит Krush по-русски?
The roof of a car.
Yeah, Krusha in Russian means roof, and Karuna comes from that.
Cover.
Yeah, cover. Yeah, it's only in Russian. Russian is much closer to Sanskrit. Very sexy language. Okay. Anyway, I don't know who I'm kicking, but I'm sorry. So one monk has been set to watch the mattresses. Mel means mattresses. We had Mel in your text. Mel tree to. Mel tree to.
Upper.
Mel tree to. Rin to. Expensive or high seats. And T Mel. Mel T means mattress. You sit on your bed. A lot of monks sit on their bed, or they sit on a chair.
One of the Monday vows.
So anyway, he's doing it Sushin.
This way.
But Sushin has an idiom. It's an idiom
His way.
for Adam.
Yeah.
Sushin do.
Just like this.
It means it means correctly.
Correct method.
In the correct way. Okay. Sushin do. We had Sushin do in Dr. Wu's text yesterday.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we criticizing someone when they're doing something.
Jimba.
No,
It was
giving
Jimba.
something to somebody.
Yeah, giving something
A
not
sponsor.
Sushin to your
Their
parents.
parents
Right.
or
Or
to
to an
someone
ordained person.
who's
To a
giving
culture.
And
something.
it was a karma to be born as an animal.
Right.
And it was a hapax legamenon.
Right.
It never occurred in another.
Like a
In a million pages, it never occurred. We don't know what she did wrong or he did wrong. We don't know that. Okay, anyway, so we know we got the right vow. This is definitely in the group we're talking about. Go backwards. Second group of 10. First group of 10. Dungje Bashiks. Okay, we're in the Dungje Bashiks. Now we go back to our
So if it
10.
says Tungje after it, it still might be a pong.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
And Dungje Bashik here is group 4. Okay, so now we can, with confidence, say that this wasn't group class 3, it was class 4. Okay, but let's check another one to make sure. Maybe he mixed them up. The Chawa is in class 4. For sure. Okay, let's pick one other one. Make sure. Shengor is unusual.
Knowing
Butter
the
up. Okay, to butter up a sponsor by giving them something that belongs to the Sangha. Mr. Wu came in and asked for he saw a very rare copy of an Abhidharma commentary. And then he said, "Can I have that?" And I'm like, so that'd be an example. Sorry, I did kick you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'll stop. I'll behave. Okay, so we look up Shengor. If Shengor is in the class that the other one is in, there it is.
Tungje Pashi.
It's also a Tungje Bashik. So now we can nail it down. And I was wrong. Originally I was wrong. Okay, so this is not class 4. Well, one of them was a Pangtung.
Tungche Pashik is class 4, isn't it? It's Pang. Pangtung is class 3.
Is class 4. Maybe he mixed them. I don't know.
It's class.
Let me check one more because I'm getting nervous. Patience of a translator.
Actually, is your file on the vowels, is that from the container?
No, it's from that Geshe who was the tutor of the
So it's
Unfortunately,
not
he's from Dublin.
in the uncatalogued data then?
You want the whole text or you want just about?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Now, since we have a subject-based database, go to 3 vowels, and it'll be one of the commentaries. There's a very famous 3 vowels text written by Sakis also.
Is it in the second Kabu?
I don't know. Probably. Lapapong.
We have it.
I'm looking for Lapapong. Yeah, here it is. 122. Okay? Go backwards. 8th group of 10. 7th group of 10. 6th group of 10. 5th group of 10. 4th group of 10. 3rd group of 10. 4th group of 10. It's a Tungche Pashik. Okay, so I'm sorry, we had to do that. I know it wasn't fun.
So Tungche Pashik's divided into 9 groups of 10?
How many?
9 groups
Yeah, it is.
Because it's
Yeah.
9 okay.
Yeah, and it just helps to. Where are you?
But where did you get the divisions from in the first place that you put in this?
Those are from the root text that she's going to come to later
Okay.
when we get to the full monk's vows.
So you went ahead and found the divisions.
I put it, yeah, so you could see the names, yeah. And so is left. Okay, so we can say these are class 4.
Oh, class 4.
They are class 4. Okay. This is what I do to myself. I say later.
Oh, wait. You don't just remove the earlier?
I don't know. Okay.
No, I
I'm
just...
in a mood today, sorry. Okay, we finished those. Oh yeah, okay, we definitely didn't get to this because you would have laughed a lot. Okay, please read, Miss Allison.
Zatunda
It should be clock, okay?
hak.
I corrected it, clock.
Oh, hak. Polen pecher. Na tope lapchen.
Jaychen.
Jechen. Ge pe ne chen
Nietzsche.
nechechik. De zun gi tung wat zut zum chepe dang tum pecher. Yang suk sum dang.
Chuksumdang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chuksumdang.
Okay. Yeah. So we finished, it looks like we finished class, well no. Yeah, okay. It looks like this is still another. I like this vowel, okay? I'm teaching you secret things. Satung, anybody?
Downfall.
Food and drink.
Oh,
Okay, different spelling. Food and drink. Hakbo.
Leftover?
Well, here it means extra, like hakbo. To get, you want to get extra food in line at the cafeteria in the monastery. You want to get extra
Coming
food.
back.
Like Oliver Twist?
So lembichir means in order to get that extra food, okay? The ngar tope dechen. Dechen means big fruit, and it's a name for rice. The big fruit of the earth. Okay? The great fruit of the earth. It's an ancient name for rice. Okay, so you already got Jaichen. Ngar Topa means you already got some. They already put some rice on your plate. Now you gotta understand, the rice was more valuable than the vegetables. And the rice was more desirable than the vegetables. Okay? So you gepa the rice,
You hide it.
which is, you cover it with the vegetables. And you say, hey, you forgot to give me rice, man. Okay? I didn't get enough rice. You cover it with the vegetables. I guess it happened. I mean, Nick was probably there. They said downstairs nobody should cover their rice anymore.
Sorry guys, I didn't announce it.
This one problem, okay? This one problem there. Jungi Tunwa Chuksum Chepa Tang Tumpai.
Lying about
the
the
drink.
What?
Drinking the 30.
Because it is similar to the 13 bad deeds involving lying, okay, to hide your rice. Because it's kind of in the same theme as the 13 rules, which include a lying.
Concealing.
Tumba, Diryang, Chuksundang. So here also 13. I don't know what that means. We're on 19, right?
13 is the pain.
Let's go see what 20 is. I don't know.
20 is not bad.
20 didn't get in here yet. Oh, 20 is drinking alcohol, so that doesn't apply here. It's going to come later. Okay. Anyway, I'll have to look up I don't know why he mentioned 13. Okay. Anyway, there are 13 that involve. I know what it is. Here. Choose some. Here.
13 things.
You have 10 advices you were given.
The novice ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they add 3 more, and you get 13. So sometimes the novice monk is called 13. So 10, 13, or 36.
Yeah, probably something. They said for lying.
Okay. And I'd like you to check the scan. I think it's lock. I think this should be lock. I want you to check your scan. Okay.
We're an 8.
First lock. It says dog. I think it should have been hot. Extra rice, not yourself.
Right, rice.
Okay.
Self of rice.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Please read.
Yang Deze Ga Sok Jin Zok Pong Pa Ke Lang La De Ni Ke Lang Gi Kyap Lu Len Pa Dang Cho Ga Pe Pa Dang She Pa Dang Ngo Mo U Zhou Sok Dang Lu La Yen Do Pa Dang
Okay.
Che Pe
Session.
Xue Xin Sok La Zong Gi Ka Do Gyo Ba Dang Luk La Ri Xin
Bui.
Boi Po Ki Yok Xin Chok Xin Leg Cha
Nyupa.
Nhu Pa Dang
Okay. Keep going.
Mo Metal La So Pe
Chela.
Che Wa Chang Wa De Nge
Ye che.
Nge Che Ta Da Pa Dun Sung Pe Sung Du Di Yang Dun Dang.
Okay. Wow. Okay, these you already gave a commentary to in Thailand, so I know you're familiar with them. Karsol Transom Nomnidan, Sengulan and Number Sanchoi and Matutukura. Very famous. Karsol Transom, dancing, etc. And garlands, etc. And the etc's get divided out. Okay? Forward Kelamba, you accept, you commit yourself to give up those things. They relate to Gelongi Cup. We just had Simsampe Cup.
Oh, in the chapter on mind.
In the context of the mind only. Here it's in the now if you relate it to the monk spouse, okay? Cup.
Yeah.
In the full monk spouse context, here's what they are. So don't forget these numbers are from the 36 vows for a novice. The letters are for the 10 advices you get. So the advice is very short. They just say, please don't dance, etc., and please don't
Wear flashy jewelry.
garland, etc. And that's all. And then they go on to the next one. Okay. And then there's 7 things inside of there. Okay, that you're supposed to know. First one is Lu Lemba. Lu means a song, and it's not. If you spell it with a K,
Naga.
it's Naga like Nagarjuna. Okay, so if you spell it with an S, that's harder. $10.
Incorrect?
KLUS or GLUS?
No, it's correct. Sorry. Yeah.
Airing?
Airing. Oh my God.
Which area?
Sardu Mibulari.
Yeah, that's Slu.
Yeah.
Dang, that's expensive today.
But it's worth it.
I should give them all the $1 bills.
Well, you're rich.
Lu, okay, Lu. Now they don't say sing; they say take up a song in Tibetan. They say Lu Len,
Pick up
take
a
up a
song.
song, but it just means singing. Okay. Then Trogar is an ancient word for dance. Nirtya, dancing. Okay. Trogar Chepa. And Rumo means to play an instrument. Bu means to. Sorry. In logic, occasionally we'll have put, dark put,
To spit out.
which means your reason. Dark put, and it means bu means to blow on a horn. Pu is connected to it.
Yeah, to yell.
Yeah. Rumo. Tro is an interesting verb to me. I don't think to everybody else. It's related to the word for Delpa.
Connect?
Connection or relation?
G.
Commentary. Untie
which
knot?
means to untie a knot, which means to unravel. So when you play music, you're like releasing it. It's a beautiful idea. You're liberating the music. This is the Drol and Droma.
Right.
You're freeing the music from the instrument. It's kind of a cool image. Okay, so anyway, Rumo Butru means to play instruments. So there's 3 kinds of music here, or 3 kinds of things here. Singing from your own mouth, dancing with your feet, and playing another instrument. Okay, so done. What's that?
The troll again? Sorry?
Play. It means to play an
What was the
instrument.
Roma there? The Roma?
To play music. Oh, Rumo means
To play.
music here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lula Gen Dopa. This is the Gen in Mundo Gen. Abhisama Alankara.
Blink.
Ornament.
Yeah, any kind of
Jewelry.
jewelry. Okay. Yeah, on your body. This Dopa is very important for Madhyamika.
Put on.
Yeah, there's, see, then you get a,
Alam.
when you say Mingde Taksam, that's the past tense of Dopa. To apply on your body. Okay.
Here it's applied.
Yeah.
Because that's Alam Carter.
Right.
Dopa. So to put, Cheshin is an ancient word for your face.
What about it?
Shin, the ancient meaning of Shin is face. Rang Shin comes from that.
Right.
Its own face.
Your own face.
Its own likeness.
Right.
Because it means similar. So Rang Shin means your own face. Sokla I don't know what
Putting
else.
makeup on or something.
Sun means coloration.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they
Like
do those drawings on their hands. and
Yeah.
stuff.
it could be that, or
Tanning
it could
beds.
be what do you call it?
Makeup.
Rouge. It means to change the color of. Maybe it also includes tanning solution.
Tanning beds.
To change the color of your face or your body
Spray tan.
with artificial stuff. Siri wants to know where should I buy the artificial stuff.
Colloidal silver.
Later. Did you say rouge?
Not for you, Siri.
She says something about Sunki. Karo gyowa means to change the color of your complexion.
Yeah, change color. Put it there.
And this is a common verb in Vinaya because you're supposed to karo gyowa any kind of cloth you have which is not saffron. You're supposed to change the color for your robes. In ancient India, it has to be gold color.
So
So
the
karo gyowa means you take a white cloth and you karo gyo to get saffron color.
How did it change from saffron to burgundy?
I don't know who did the burgundy.
was
It's a Tibetan thing.
They must have just had bountiful, what do you call that stuff? Cadmium in their soil. or something.
Maybe.
Red.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the most commonly available cloth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. In America, it would be jeans.
Denim.
It's supposed to be what everyone would throw out easily.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, if it got torn or something.
Goodwill clothes.
Yeah. You go to Goodwill, most of it, there's not that many maroon things there.
No, not now.
Like
It's
Wrangler.
jeans. In this country, it would be jeans. The idea is you're living on a budget. You're not making money, you're
Jeans
meditating.
and a jean jacket.
Okay.
It's a tuxedo.
Lula chi shim. Chi means scent or fragrance. Shimbo means good smell. It can also refer to good taste. So chi shimbo means good smelling.
Yeah. Incense.
Shimon.
Ba is an ancient word for incense or powder. Talk powder. Smell. Good smell.
Welcome.
Anyway, it means fragrances.
No
Okay.
deodorant.
Cookie. Chuk means smear. Okay. So it has to be something you apply like this. Like maybe it would be like incense powder. Okay. Chukching. This recha is suspicious. I'd like to check the scan, but I think what he's trying to say is this one has to be applied to the body.
Make contact with the body.
Oh,
So you gotta
scan
check
right
the
here.
scan. Okay, I'm gonna put a note for you. Allison, check.
Looking.
And then nuke here means smear. I had to look it up. Okay.
We had it last
In
time.
Smearables.
ancient
Smearables.
language, it means nugma means it's in tantra. It means primordial. Like nuke meirangshin.
No relation.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It'd be worth a graduate paper.
Nearby nature.
Whole graduate paper on that.
Okay, 27. This chang means to hold, like Vajradhara, Dorje chang. But it means to wear.
Garland of flowers.
Garlands of flowers, etc. Necklaces, bracelets. Okay. Here's Adam's word, tadepa, scepter.
Different.
So there are
Seven.
7 different bad deeds here. 7 different.
Niches.
But these are not Nyeje class. See, he mixes the words.
Oh,
He mixes
man.
his words.
That's not fair.
These belong to. I'm sorry, they do belong to the Nyeje class. They are class 6. He didn't do any classifiers.
No advice.
Some Shindu, as in the monk's vows, we also recognize 7 here in the 36. Okay, but for your information, in the one-day vow, Karso Translator Namnidam, it's only 2 vows. All 7 are included into 2 vows. No dancing, etc.
Save it
No
in
garlands,
hotbeds.
etc. Okay. All right. Dad say.
Oh yeah, it's totally not election.
Chitan cheto power kelanga. Date say means when you take your novice ordination.
At that time.
And here's the 4th of the 10 advices. Please agree to give up.
Big.
We said bid or expensive. The che means rinpoche,
Precious.
expensive, luxurious,
Expensive.
luxury,
Uh-huh.
and to means too high. So it's
Seats.
expensive or high. Some things are expensive but not high. Some things are both. Some things are high but not expensive, like my stuff.
Something.
Okay. Chi means
A throne or a seat.
a seat, and ten here means a bed. Okay. Beds or chairs,
Oh yeah.
which are too expensive or too high. This relates to Gelongikap
The full
Relates to-
in the context of
Oh,
the
in the
full monks
context of the
vows.
full monks vows,
It
okay.
relates to these different vows. Chi Kang
Oh boy.
Chi Kang Chepe Tungje.
Is it the foot? Throne?
Say again? Yeah, Chi means a seat. Kang means a leg.
Yeah.
Che means to. This is different than. This is the che intention, not the che in che dharma.
Right. So,
The che intention means to repair. Shastra. Shastra in Tibetan was translated as repairs you or something. Teaching which repairs you.
It's spelled different, the word BCOS.
PCOS, yeah. So here you see the normal verb.
Really?
To prepare a chair that has two long legs. Okay. Tungje, Chik to Zekyang. So in the monks' vows, there's only one corresponding vow here, but in the novice vows, we split it further. Okay. So in the novice is more detailed here. Maybe they like chairs more than monks. I don't know.
Make the chairs.
Okay, so there's 4 parts to it. So Chik to Zekyang means, even though in the full monks' vows, this is made as a single vow, or this was made into a single vow, there's the daily grammar case too.
As
But here, dear in the
Novice.
Getsuka,
In the
Context
context
of
of
in
the
the context of a novice,
novice.
that gets split into 4 vows. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
big.
Chewa too big. Sorry, too expensive. This chewa big means Rinpoche chewa. Too expensive. 28 too expensive. 30 too high. Referring to the chair. Then the bed is too expensive and the bed is too high. Yeah. Okay. And that makes 4.
Why so
Too
very detailed?
The novices must have been more naughty about their beds and chairs. This is how everything happened. Okay. Now, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10 advices are taken in by only 2 monks' vows. 2 very serious monks' vows. Okay. They'd say, Majinlen, stealing, meaning big stealing. Anything of value, over $10.
1/4
More than the
shopping.
cost of a cashmere sweater in a decent store. It's a definition.
$300.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Minsang Chu,
Sexual
Engage in sexual activities, not doing.
any sexual activity, yeah. So it doesn't refer to adultery only.
Right.
For a monk, it's all sexual activity. Chang Tuma,
Drinking alcohol.
yeah. Chidakase. I told you it should be a mantra on your lips. Chidakase. Chidakase.
Oh, eating
Eating
after
after
noon.
I'll give you some money, but you're too far away. Chidakase, eating after noon. Ceremony lemba.
Accepting money.
It says accepting, but what it means is using.
Using.
Using money. You're not supposed to touch money. You know, you're supposed to go with your bowl and people give you food and at the end of your financial needs. You know.
So they don't keep this in Tibetan monasteries at all, I guess. Yeah.
There's a lot of vows that are not kept in a modern Tibetan monastery.
Yeah.
There's many, many, many vows that are not. For example, eating afternoon.
Gold and silver.
It'd be nice to go back a little bit. I think they need to go back. Nowadays in the monastery, there's a lot of ownership of houses. And lamas are building huge houses, and I think Rinpoche tried to work on it, but he got too much resistance. So
But he had one.
Huh?
But there's one built for him too.
Yeah, no, well, there's 20 people staying in it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You agree to give these up, each one individually, okay? Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relate to Gelangap
In the
context of a full monk, stealing and sexual activities. Just those two, which are in the top 4,
Downfall.
which are big ones. If you do them, you lose your vows. Okay. Got it? Okay. Chang, please read.
장춘화
Nice.
장춘화 당
Chirikase,
저주카세 당 세규렌
Sermulan,
세무는 대퉁 절순 두제파 자파 신두 디양抓的熏度杂在哪？
Yeah. Okay. So these vows, drinking alcohol, eating after noon, and using money, okay, which belong to 2 of the Tungwa classes, they are made into separate vows for the full monks, and here also in the novice monks, they are also counted as 3. We already talked about them up here, but he just wanted to say, you know, they're split up into 3 for both novice monks and full monks. Didaki Tengdu,
On top of these.
on top of the 10, okay, you add Nyampa Namsun, the three failures, and we talked about them already.
Oh, the failure to leave, to stop being a layman, appearing as a layman.
Yeah, the
Right.
failure to give up the appearance of a layman,
Take up the appearance of a
of
one
an
who's left
ordained
behind.
person.
Yeah.
What was the third one?
Ask for the vows.
The
Following the
retreat.
precept.
Some
No, he was right.
Yeah. Or follow advices.
Kemba Suwatapada.
Yeah, following.
Rely on your.
It was something to do with your abbot.
Yeah. Rely on the advices of your vow master.
What was that? Kimbo.
Yeah.
Here it is. These are the 3. To arrive at 13 things to give up, add these 3 failures. Not making supplications to your preceptors, giving up the appearance of a layman, and taking on the appearance of a thing. And we had a debate about the preceptor thing. Do you remember?
Oh, is it the one?
A lot of people explain it as not asking for the vows.
Right.
He explains it as disrespecting your preceptor.
Yeah.
It probably makes more sense the way he explains it, because if you already got the vows, you must have asked for it.
Yeah. At least that's part of the ceremony.
I think. Okay.
Yeah. You break them before you go.
It looks like that Rekja is Rekj.
Huh?
BYAI?
Is sort of blocked
That would
out,
make
but there's
more
a
sense.
Part of it.
That would make more sense. Let me just check.
It's number 26.
Yeah,
Here it is.
Jay.
Oh, that makes more sense. Is it pretty sure?
It's the half of the Drenbu is there. You just see this little dot, but
Oh,
there's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
something there.
Show it to me. I
Could be
don't
a
know
smear
what.
hole.
It's written in smearable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on the needle.
Yeah, it came
There's
up
a
last
thing there
time.
unless that's an
Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave it at
Smear
that.
hole.
Okay. The other one we were looking at definitely looks like what's there.
Like clock?
No,
Like that.
like the dock.
It's wrong. Let me see if dark makes any sense. Yeah, it can't be.
Can't be a Drenbu.
I'll prove it to you.
Taking the self-nature of food and
Somebody miscarved it. Clock bowl.
something.
The great soul of the rice.
Near big fruit. which was also misspelled here. There you go. Hakpo. You remember, you want to take extra. I remember it from the old days. It was such a cute vowel. Okay. Okay. I didn't check here, but let's keep going. What the heck?
Alright.
We have 5 minutes.
Whoa. Wow, I have no idea. Okay. By the way, we're getting close to this one,
Pretty cool.
which is what's a gelobma?
Us.
No.
Intermediate.
Yeah, intermediate nun. Okay.
Does anyone ever do that anymore?
Nope.
I don't think anyone other does it anymore.
Like, should I
You
be
either
asking you for
do
those?
novice or you do full, or you break the tradition and you do full. Now they decided full is okay, right?
What? Okay,
Yeah.
for
The
what?
authorities.
Full nuns.
I have no idea what they decided.
I think they did decide that.
Yeah, well, it's about time.
Yeah. They're usually about 20 years behind. Okay.
Yeah. Well, some of them had to die first.
Excuse me. Okay, please read.
Jewa dang
Changwa dang.
Changwa dang ni jewa dang shikso ki dang pe tung me che dang suk gyu ni ge long la tung wa dang ge su la tung me du sa la
Keep going.
lang da so
Monday.
lang de so ju dang tung me che dang su dun du ma dok pe ye pe ge lung ki tung wa go chu lung wa ni
Yeah.
ni kya che dang chuk nga xin chu
Shijukun.
xin chu dun ki du pe ye
Nietzsche.
ni che nam ni ge chu ki kyap
Cut dear.
gap dear dam pe
Damji.
dan je ni che zo.
Yeah, this is complex, and I'll work it out at home. But I'll give you the general idea, okay? Then we'll come back to it. How much time we have?
We have 2 minutes.
Saved by the bell again.
Yeah.
Chawan and Dawa means chawan means to keep. Dawa means not to keep, to lose. Okay. Chawan and Dawa, if it's spelled right. Dang She Sok. So he's quoting another book, and I have to go find it. Okay. Kitembe. Dung Mei. Dung Mei means no problem. These are things you're allowed to do. Okay, so they are things that are questionable, gray areas. And Dung Mei means they decided they were not breaking your vow. Okay, but they're gray areas. They're called Dung Mei. Gray areas that they decided were okay.
Cool.
How many? Choke, which means 18. But when you add Chedang before a number, do you guys remember?
No.
18 and up?
No, Che means half.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, so,
What?
so 27?
No, 9.
No, it's half and 18.
Yeah, 27.
Half.
Add a half and you'll get the
9 and
18.
18. 9 and 18.
17.
27.
Add a half and you get the 18.
27.
12.
17 and a half.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Darn it.
Okay. Add a half and you get 18. Chedan choki.
Oh, really? Add a half?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
The
So it's-
syntax is weird.
That's
Half
less
and
than
18. Half and 18.
Half with the
Half and 18 means 17 and a half.
Okay.
Plus 0.5.
Now, how you can have half a vowel be okay, I don't know. We gotta go look. Okay. So 17 and a half things are okay. Okay.
It's better than nothing.
And those happen to be Gelong La Tungwa. They are a problem for a full monk, but they're a tume for a getzo.
They're not a problem for a
No
Yeah,
novice.
these are things that novices are allowed to do that monks aren't allowed to do.
Build chair.
It gets more strict later. Tume de sella means it's clear. It's clear that they are allowed. Okay. I'll go look them up for you. I can feel you're interested in these. Like, what are the 17 that I'm allowed to do?
It's the most interesting.
So far, it's just been stuff we're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know the half of
Oh,
knowledge.
yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Huh?
I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to take some time for me to go find them, okay?
Smoking, bar fighting.
Cards.
Heavy metal
Gambling.
after midnight.
Now it gets worse, okay?
Been weird since it works.
Long day sudru. What's long day sudru?
The 6 things to give up. Oh,
Sodru.
sorry, the 60
60 transgressions.
No, 36 things that we got
36.
to give up.
Long means you took the vow, day means you broke it. Took brokes. 36 took brokes.
Yeah.
Okay, for who?
And
Novices.
Okay, yeah.
Gates.
Okay, those 36, okay. Chedan chupdun.
Half of 17 to 16 and a half?
Yeah,
Nice.
okay. 16 and a half. Okay. Matope, except for them. Nepu. These go in. We'll get to it later. Now here's a worse one.
We're out of time, again.
Come on, we gotta do this number.
You gotta get down.
Just
It's
for
getting
fun.
worse.
Niga.
Huh?
Niga.
You got 200.
Yeah.
Nice, 200. And add Chedan Chonga.
Half.
Come on, Adam.
16.
Half of 15.
At half of
From
35.
100.
No.
14 and a half.
Good.
So 214 and a half.
Yeah. Shichudun means the 17 foundations. This is a concept in Vinaya. Okay, we'll get there. The 17 foundations.
Oh, yeah.
And these problems, these bad deeds, here in the Getsu Cup, novice, are damje nyeche. They're things that they're supposed to give you advice about when you get your ordination.
Okay.
So we'll get the details of it later, if you're interested. Take me about an hour. Okay, and then the next one is Geju Domba Tobje Jutsawa Judu Jeju Kichudu Pawe Domba Nigelo Mai Domba Yin. These are the intermediate non-spells. We have to recite this twice a month at the center. You recite the rules. You recite the contract.
Should we do that for ACMP too?
Yeah,
You have to call it the same now.
I promise I will work per hour this much.
24 hours.
24 hours per day. Pay for some of that.
Sashi
Puki Jushing Meto Cham Rila Bingshi Ninte Genpati Sage Shingtu Mite Uargi Jokun Namdak Shingla Chuparsho Yam Guru Rata Mandala Kamya Tayami
Gewa
Di Gewokun Sunam Yeshe Sotsoshin Sunam Yeshe Lejungwe Tampa Kunyi Toparsho.
Thank you guys for that.
Thank you. You're getting a real smorgasbord.
That we share our
What?
Yeah.
Smorgasbord means a dinner with many different, like the Chinese,
Norwegian thing.
Swedish. Isn't
Ah.
it? Yeah.
many
It's like a
dishes
buffet.
in the same room.